Now we're doing Rafayel. I don't know what to expect. I expect lots of drama. Oh, that is beautiful. Okay, this is very beautiful. On a seaside hillside, shrubs and flower beds form a small garden clearing with a camping tent set up next to it. Oh, of course, I should have expected the beach or something. A staff member hands us Coastal Flowers, a guide, after assigning us to the seaside garden. I flip through it, and the illustrations remind me of a certain artist's style. Okay. Why do I see so many of your exhibition pieces here?
No wonder Thomas asked me for permission the other day.
Yeah, he sounds bored for some reason. I stopped turning the pages at the sight of a flower called the Waverol Lily? I can't read. I'm captivated by its appearance. Raphael, look. Doesn't it look like the tide is blooming on land? The blue and white petals curl back, like waves surging toward the shore. Watching my finger trace the page, Raphael seems surprised at first. Then he smiles.
Good eye, cutie. You managed to pick out an old friend of mine.
Did he just call me cutie?
Good eye, cutie. You managed to pick out an old friend of mine.
Why did he say it like that? Like,
good eye, cutie.
Good eye, cutie. Why did he say it like that? Creepy. It's not that hard when you painted a lot of the flowers in this book.
By old, I mean I can barely remember it because that much time has passed. These lilies bloom in shallow water. They're close to the sea, so you don't even need to leave it to find them.
Why is he talking like he's singing? Oh my goodness. I can't take him seriously. So you saw them before you lived on land? Raphael nods. He adjusts the projector inside the tent until shifting light and shadows transform our surroundings into a shimmering tidal flat. Wow, you two go way back. Raphael takes the book from me and holds it against the projection. He chose a spot where tiny fish are leaping out of the shallows.
To sea creatures, anything from the land, petals, leaves, blades of grass, has a special scent. Whether it's a curious fishy or a fierce predator, they're all drawn to the petals floating on the water's surface.
The way he says fishy in such a serious way, it's funny. Captivated by his words, I unconsciously move closer to the projection.
See? Here comes the fierce predator.
What, is he talking about me? Realizing what he meant, I playfully lunge and pretend to bite Raphael's shadow that's on the tent. This fierce predator doesn't snack on petals. I'm after a certain fishy. Girl, what are you saying?
Well, as long as you're not worried about the staff coming back and finding you in the middle of your seafood feast.
Why is he talking like that? Stop. Save for later? What? I'll save that for another time. Maybe after our Wave Junior finally blooms.
That's the one you're going with? Well, my story was touching. This flower is kind of plain on land. Oh, the guide says it's finicky. Hard to grow and stuff.
I give the peg hammer a resolute tap. I knew we were meant to find it today. Even if it's ordinary and picky, I'm planting it no matter what.
Okay, let's do it. It can't be any harder than my own adjustments to life on land.
Are you talking about getting motion sickness, disliking the sun, and the cats? I can't say he hates cats, or does he? I know he dislikes cats. I love cats! So why is he like this?
Cutie, saying any more than that would be rude.
Why is he calling me cutie again?
We'll do this together. Come on, let's start planting.
Okay. I just meant...
Cutie, saying any more than that would be rude.
I don't care. Like, I'm just saving that one.
We have to correctly mix the soil first. Do you think we can finish by nightfall?
Let's treat it as something we've done before. The instructions say it's kind of like how you mix paints.
Art usually helps me deal with boring chores, but I'm gonna need more than that this time.
I mean, okay. That still has an easy solution. Oh my goodness. We'll just treat gardening as an art project. Okay. He looks good. I got a screenshot. Why are we starting our art project with sorting out these brownish black piles?
Blame the staff who forgot to label the materials after dividing them up.
Why is he always so salty? Oh my goodness. My back!
Sure.
Then speak up. Raphael scoops up some mysterious brownish substance and holds it out to me.
Come closer and smell it.
I don't know if I want to smell that. Oh my goodness, come on! I'm trying to! I set aside my tools and lean in toward Raphael's face. I sniff a few times. Girl, why are you sniffing Raphael's face? Like, You need to chill. Yeah, even I'm concerned. I don't smell anything. Before I can move away, Raphael effortlessly hooks my arm and pulls me closer. My head lands on his shoulder.
Well, duh. You weren't close enough. How about now?
Stop! The top note is the sea breeze. In the middle is the earth. The base note, fresh grass.
So, what's your conclusion?
That you're attractive. I mean, this is a rare power called the artist's appreciation that magically makes plants grow better. Oh, stop! Stay away! He slides his hand to the side of my neck and warmth brushes past my ear. I can't tell if it's his fingers or his breath.
Don't move. Now it's my turn to figure you out.
Guys.
Don't move. Now it's my turn to figure you out.
You know what? I don't wanna. What is this app? What is this? Isn't this supposed to be cute? What's going on? After passing the visual and scent tests, mixing the soil seems easy by comparison. Imagining my shovel as a paintbrush, I progress one scoop at a time. No, stroke by stroke. It's clumpy.
That's what happens if the paint gets too dry.
Okay, we pour some water on the dirt and break it apart with our hands. Since it's already sticky, I shape it into a tiny clay flower. Raphael tries shaping something too, but the crumbly soil ruins his masterpiece, so he starts drawing. Are those two chubby bees? He looks so offended. It's only after Raphael adds expressions to the cartoonish round faces that I realize my mistake. Oh, it's us. Okay, how thrilling. The final product is two cute chibi figures lifting my clay flower. That's cute. I scatter a few colorful pebbles around, and our muddy artwork sparkles with life. Wave Jr. will be blooming with life in no time.
In that case, this drawing is perfect as our new beginning.
Okay. Once we've planted the seedlings in the prepared soil, I decided to commemorate the occasion with a photo.
Haven't you been holding the watering can? Actually, do you hear that? The sound of the waves seems to be getting louder.
Okay. We both sense something's off and look at the ocean. The waves are too high that they've reached... Wait, the waves are so high that they've reached our elevated spot. Oh no. The tide is rising. Oh no! I don't care.
Due to the sun and moon's combined gravitational pull, the eastern coast is expecting a Perigean springtide today.
While the news feed continues to be projected, Raphael and I race to save our newly planted flowers. Despite us acting fast, some seedlings were submerged in seawater for too long. They've already lost their vitality. Needing a safer spot, we redeem our Blossom Escape event rewards to borrow a temporary greenhouse. Okay. Oh, what a nice place! Why is it that every time I turn away, Wave Jr.'s tank temperature suddenly drops by 2 degrees? Raphael, did you secretly adjust the...
Whenever you turn away, you check every other plant and give them a makeover.
His pose is so funny. Like, I need to screenshot that. Okay, wait! We were here with Zane. Stepping into the back garden feels like we're entering a fairy tale. Stepping into the back garden feels like we're entering a fairy tale forest. Nice.
This is nice. I feel like I can breathe more easily.
Okay. Yeah, oxygen's a wonderful thing. Why can't we invent something so powerful?
If you really want to produce oxygen, would you consider becoming a leaf sheep sea slug?
What is he talking about? Oh. Raphael takes my hand and taps it.
They're only about this big, though.
What are they?
It's a creature that lives underwater. It can do photosynthesis. And it's cute and harmless like a lamb sometimes. But it can be prickly like a hedgehog when it wants to be. Of course, cutie. I bet I can read all your expressions from this tiny space as well.
Stop!
I've been breathing the air here for too long. I probably inhaled something I shouldn't have.
This man is so dramatic, like... What do you mean?
Look behind you. If the scent of lilies is too strong, you become lightheaded.
No, you're just dramatic. Seeing his eyes glaze over, I quickly cup his cheeks. I push the other flowers to the back of my mind. What? Okay. Then why am I okay?
Maybe it's because you weren't squinting at them like I was.
No, because you're dramatic. Raphael, his face still cradled in my hands, winks. What is that? Do Wave Jr.'s buds think they're fruit? They keep falling off as soon as they appear.
If we had hurricane force winds last night, our tent would have been gone.
Okay. We learned that Wave Jr. was shedding buds because it had been moved around too much. So we decided to ask the experts for help.
They are busy at the Plant Hybridization Center. But if you two lend a hand over there, maybe you'll free up an expert who can assist you with your flower problem.
Oh, we have different opinions. I guess we need to sit down and debate it.
Oh my goodness, this guy is a clown sometimes. After a fascinating tour and some lessons, we practiced artificial pollination ourselves in the greenhouse. We did ruin a few flowers in the process, but at least the rest passed. Gathering the extra petals into a small pile, I think out loud. It'd be such a waste to throw these away. Maybe we can use them as fertilizer for Wave Jr.
Or I can just, make you a flower crown.
Aw, that's nice.
Today's not our lucky day, huh? This is the second time we've disagreed.
He's so dramatic. Then let's compromise. We'll make the flower crown first, and the leftovers get to be fertilizer. Rafayel doesn't respond. His gaze travels from my head to my neck. It finally lands on my wrist.
If I made a full set of accessories, I'd probably run out of petals. Wave Jr. would need to donate some. It's already doing well. Let's not spoil it with fancy fertilizer just yet.
Okay. What do you mean by a full set of accessories? You might as well plant me in the garden at that point.
No, I'd take you out to sea and grow you hydroponically.
My goodness. What is he talking about? Oh. He twists a vine into a circle and carefully pins petals on it, one after another. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. My head is now a rainbow of blossoms. Okay, chapter 4 and then the ending. We've been here with Caleb.
I saw you shiver. And it just so happens that this blanket's been warming by the fire.
What? Wrapping him and myself in the blanket? I motion for him to quietly observe with me.
Who said that?
A gentle touch on my neck nudges me toward Rafayel's shoulder.
Plants have stimulators to speed up their growth, right? Well, I've got my own personal stimulator.
Okay.
So as long as I have it, I can adapt to any environment.
Is he talking about us, guys? Rafayel snaps his fingers and produces a flame brighter than the bonfire. Last chapter, guys. Last chapter. Finally.
Good thing you didn't forget to open the final treasure chest.
The flower crown gleams with a lustrous glow in the sunlight. Running my fingers over it, I realize the blossoms have pearls. Rafayel places the flower crown on my head, and it feels heavier.
Don't worry about the bees, cutie. They're currently swarming Wave Jr. right now.
Bees almost messed up our entire pollination project. That's exactly what I wrote as our biggest obstacle. What about you? Did we have any disagreements this time? Rafayel picks up the device and scrolls back to show me his answers.
I also wrote bees for that question. Here, take a look if you don't believe me.
I believe you, Rafayel.
I knew you'd forget.
Oh, look at him. He's grumpy and pouty. He's so cute. As soon as my lips... What? Am I reading this correctly? As soon as my lips touch his? Did we kiss him? As soon as my lips touch his. Okay, I'm reading it, but I can't believe it. That was quick. And, okay, it was nice. I expected Rafayel to be very dramatic, very sarcastic, very pouty, and everything. And we finished. Oh my goodness. I gotta be honest, Caleb is my favorite character, of course. But the other characters, actually, the story was better. Especially for Zane and Xavier. They were the most romantic ones. If I had to rate their stories. First place, Zane, then Xavier, then Rafayel, and Caleb. I'm sorry, Caleb, but there wasn't enough romance. And, okay. And that's it for today. Do you have something to say, Caleb?
If my heart could talk, it would have grumbled just now.
Very
Why do you
inspiring.
come so close, only to pull away so quickly?
Okay, very inspiring words.